Let's go on down to Steve-O thing. I'm still working on that. There's a festival that's be coming up in July. Because of the issues, I got a lot of paperwork over here that I'm going to show that that's related to the CBD dismantling and misappropriating funds, and they hired the Steve-O. And because of this article in the Post in 2008, I immediately put it under my caseload and found out that there was discrimination. No African Americans food vendors was there. This was written by my good friend of mine. It was my editor, Woods. It shows here all the goers and, right on the Fillmore at that time. And I found out, I said, hold up, y'all. Well, hold up. We got to be participating in that. And after that, it was a report next year, the Jazz Festival. We made sure that the Steve-O came and it was an article was written, but came and made sure we met with him. Hold on, to make sure that we could. Here we go, right there. 209. Steve-O met with the members of the CBD, which are defunct now, and Community 2 requests that their participation in the 25th. Oh, hold on. In May of 2009, Steve-O met with members of the community and CBD and the community to request their participation in the 25th celebration of that year, and has allegedly signed a 3-year, did you see that? Allegedly signed a 3-year to 5-year event agreement this year with the help of Randall Evans. Y'all all know Ed Randall, good friend of mine, and Ace Washington. They were able to negotiate with Mr. Steve-O and donated 10, hear me out, 10 community booths. In addition to this, the San Francisco, Fillmore very own legendary musician Bobby Webb as the promoter. Spider-Man was the manager of the Eddy Street, handling all operations for the performances. Now, did you see that? There was the work of Randall Evans and myself summoning this guy in 2009 to come down, and we made sure that Bobby Webb, the jazz artist that you always hear talking about, I don't want much, I just want a little bit, and with his horn, we made him, Steve-O hired Bobby Webb to handle that. Now, that nobody really wanted to tell us about that, but anyway, because of that, here goes the good part. That's the chief, though. But he's, you know what, Gascon, but now he's the DA office. I thought I'd put that in there too, because he was involved. Anyway, because the police thing's going to jump up here. In that event there, I was hired by Steve-O, and the outcome was that he used the police, falsely charged. I got 5 fake charges, had me arrested, and while I was arrested, Steve-O went through the police department. Let's see, had me held for false charges and filed a temporary order. Meanwhile, listen to this. Look at this. It says, interviewing Ace Washington, his statement was manipulated attitude coming into the Fillmore community completely taking over was unacceptable. And I still state that right now. This created bad blood between Washington and Steve-O. Yes, it did. Which had falsely arrested me. And on July 2009, Ace Washington was arrested with 5 charges, y'all. 5. False. All of them dropped. All of them dropped. You hear what I'm saying? All of them dropped falsely, but he used the police and their tactics to put me in jail while the festival at the last day. And then on July, Ace Washington, I had to appear because Steve-O filed against me for a 6-day emergency protective order. And, that was a trendsetter here in the Fillmore, because they started having stay-away orders against Randall, myself, and it was a tactic that was used over and over, so there was a conspiracy that was put forth. Anyway, that was the result of it. And here we go. I got to keep on. I got to get out of here. As y'all see this, you know, in 06 it started. Back then, police beat me down to the ground in front of Rosales. And at the same time, this man was saying, "Oh, we got to demand accountability." Yeah, right. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, let me move on here. This time is moving by. I'll be doing an hour show. I'm supposed to do a half hour. Here's the concept that I have right now for City Hall. I know I'm going fast. Maybe I'll do this later. But redevelopment is gone. The Board of Supervisors, and there's a 10-year capital plan that we're not involved. Redevelopment is gone, so they got an oversight committee going on right now. Governor Brown, you know, the realignment program. Our migration report is right there. They just finished up the redistricting situation, and all this has to be controlled, not controlled, but documented by yours truly, that's involved, the founder of the CRC, Community Reform. Okay, we have a brand new supervisor here that's doing a wonderful job, Christina, and she's just being bandoogled by the OEWD on this community walkthrough that the mayor came through in Fillmore. I'll tell you more about that. Oh, this was, I don't know about this OEWD. We're going to talk about them. They are so out of line, and I know I should talk more about that, but time is a waste and I got to go. I know y'all going to say, hey, talk more about that. We'll talk about that another time. Redevelopment's gone. Transition, I've been working. Oh, and my buddy. I went there and got videos on that. I'll show that coming up about the ethics. And they had the meeting, and I was there, yours truly. Ethics Commission on charges against Ross Mercarini, and to determine whether he has the right to get his job back. Hell yeah, he has a real chance to get his job back. Huh? Don't you think so? This is Ace on the case, y'all. Running out of time. I'm gonna do something real good for everybody. Let them know what's going on. I want y'all to stay tuned. Listen for this phrase here: community reform. That is what's going to have to happen. An informed community is an empowered community. Unity in our community, y'all. There was a nice event that was done last Saturday, and they used the word unity in the community. I don't know if they got it from me or not. And that was done by Lee Rod and them. And they put it together. We'll talk about that later. Community. Connecting City Hall to the community, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm all in it, y'all. Right here in City Hall. Woo! Get silly, y'all. What you say at City Hall? Woo! Get so silly, y'all. You call it City Hall, but I call it silly, y'all. I'm telling y'all, 'cause I've been a ball in it, y'all.